Okay. Well, we have for August the Page of Swords and the Chariot card. Page of Swords is, it represents an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It may also be a messenger or some sort of message. It may be about you, though. It feels like when I look at this guy today that he's cutting through the BS. It's like, you know what? I'm making decisions. I need things the way I need them. I need, these people in my life. I need to do this for myself to amp up my life, my finances, my creativity, my love, career, romance, whatever it is. And his face is turned this way, but the sword is pointed towards the Chariot. And the Chariot is moving past things that have seemed like they've been negative or hurtful or wrong, and into new enlightened territory. So I think you're making some decisions during this Mercury and Mars retrograde, Leo. I think you're making some defined decisions, very defined, and good for you. This is the time to do it. You'll be ready to move forward by the end of August because both Mercury and Mars will go direct by the end of this month. So this is a great time to do it. The Chariot card says, I'm on my way. You're either moving, literally moving. Some of you moving your residence, moving to a different state, moving to a different country. But you're moving forward. And you see there are two different cities here. And you've seen both positive, you've seen both negative, and you're ready to move into that new space that feels like it's you, that feels like it's Leo. Because you've experienced both, right? Like the yin and the yang, and the two cities have different types of feelings, essences. So where are you moving, Leo? How are you moving? It may be mentally, because this is a sword sign. So it may be that you're just thinking forward, or it might be that you're literally physically. Let's see what's up for September. Okay, first 2 weeks of September. Well, we have the Hanged Man and we have the Seven of Wands. So the Hanged Man hangs on purpose upside down. This is a purposeful decision that he's making, or she. And this is to gain enlightenment. So moving forward, you're still wanting more enlightenment. And you're also wanting to stand above the rest with your talents and abilities. Because you see this guy is saying, no, I know my competency. I know my abilities. There may be competition in this new arena where you're going, but you all can handle it, Leo. You can handle it. This represents, I said that twice, so I know you can. This represents the fire signs. The wands do. So it may be that you gain the enlightenment that you want or that you need so that you can stand above the rest, so that you do stand out in a resume or above other people in your industry that do the same type of work. It's not that we're wanting to beat down the others. That's not it. We're just wanting you to shine. That's all. The North Node's in Leo. It's important. Okay? Let's look at this fifth card that came out. Oh, nice. The Knight of Pentacles. So this would represent an earth sign, which would be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And this card normally represents someone who's very practical, the Knights represent explorers. But this is the most practical of all of the Knights. Down to earth, understands money, looking for money in a way that makes sense. So when I've said, all this other action stuff, we have one card that's very grounding, very calm. And this may also, it may be your rising or moon sign would be one of the earth signs, or it may be someone that offers you a new position, new employment, They want to partner with you, and this brings more money. If this is a Knight of Pentacles, if this is someone who gets on your nerves and they're an earth sign, then that would be apropos for this as well. Say it's like, oh my gosh, that Virgo or that Taurus, they're in my life, or that Capricorn. And it's like, wow, they really pull my strings. I'm not feeling that around this. It could be for some of you. Put that in the comments below. I'm feeling a very calm feeling around this Knight of Pentacles. So while this is going on and you're really having to stand up for yourself, you may get that offer that you're wanting because your abilities have, improved, or they're making themselves known. Let's put it that way. Okay, I'm going to look in the crystal. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Lots of beautiful rainbows going into the shapes of orbs. Don't you love it? So I'm seeing green, purple, peach, pink, yellow, red. Okay, so what would that mean? And when I say orbs, you understand what I'm saying. There's inspiration and creativity around you. Well, let me put it this way. There's inspiration in the creativity that's around you. So maybe you have a beautiful piece of art on your wall, and it inspires you some way, somehow. It could be a scenery type painting, or it could be, a person. But I just feel like there is inspiration in creativity, visual creativity. It could be dance, but let that sink in and think about it. Okay, so what else is coming up for Leo? I'm seeing two people looking at a huge, like they're looking at a huge crystal ball, and these two people are dressed very nicely. It looks like the Nine of Pentacles, if you all remember what that card looks like. She's dressed in this long coat, and she has this hat on, and there's this bird on her shoulder. But I'm seeing a man and a woman, and another crystal's coming to life, like it's the world. The world is in front of you, and you're picking and choosing what you want in your life. So a lot of you are visualizing. It's like, what makes me happy? What are my values? Are my values to feel secure, have enough money? Yes, that could be. Are my values to have love in my life? Are my values to inspire other people? Are my values to create, which that would make sense, or to express? So you can really tap into that. And the man and the woman, they're standing very close together, so they work well together. I'm not saying they work together. They work well together. So it could be you and another person having that yin and that yang, that male and that female balance. Again, this card comes up to me big time. Okay, so any totem animals for Leo? I keep seeing colors, rather. Okay, any totem animals for Leo? Hold on just a moment. Let's see what comes up. Well, all right. Okay, several things. Peacock, unicorn, and then the third item that I'm seeing is sort of like a spaceship. Any of you all that are interested in other worldly, cosmos or Atlantean or Lemurian, and I'm not saying Atlantean was other cosmos, but just space and astrology and what else is out there. that came up a little bit as well. So it might be that you're interested in that. It might be that you want to become an astrologer, or you're wanting to know more about astrology. And or it's not just that though. It felt like beings. Some of you might have, I'm really going on a limb here, but I can't help it. Some of you actually may have had the experience of feeling like you've been abducted before. Okay, so that's either been a dream or it's really happened. And I'm not all the way surprised when I hear that. Okay, so it's happened before. You're not the only one. And others are going, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happens to people.